Well, good Monday morning, everybody. This video is the devotion for Monday, January 10th, 2022. And we are in the 18th chapter of John's Gospel. Today, we're only going to look at three verses, verse 12, 13, and 14 in chapter 18. It's going to be a short one because I'm recording this on Sunday afternoon. I record it usually the day before, and I have got to get ready for the dinner tonight. We have our Sunday night group, and tonight Scotty DeFries and I are cooking. So if you would like to be part of our Sunday night groups, we have them every Sunday night at 6 o'clock up here at Woodlawn here in Lake City. So give me a call or send me a message or whatever. And if you want to come, let us know, or just show up if you like. There once in a while there's a time when we cancel because of whatever reason, but generally almost every Sunday we are here spending some time. We have a meal together. It's a smaller group. We have a meal together, and then we spend some time in prayer and some study and some song. And it's just kind of a fun, very relaxed, very informal evening. We show up in our t-shirts and ball caps and what have you. So if you would like to avail yourself of that, please feel free. But at any rate, we are in chapter 18. We're going to look at three verses, verse 12, 13, and 14. And this, we just got done with Jesus being in the process of being arrested. They hadn't actually yet slapped the cuffs on him, so to say. But today they're going to slap the cuffs on him and haul him in. So let's take a look. 12, 13, and 14 in the 18th chapter of John's Gospel. So the soldiers, their officer, and the Jewish police arrested Jesus and bound him. First they took him to Annas, who was the father-in-law of Caiaphas, the high priest that year. Caiaphas was the one who had advised the Jews that it was better to have one person die for all the people. Okay, so here they are, in fact, arresting Jesus. The soldiers and the lead officer there, or part of the charge of the officers, probably a centurion, and the Jewish police, the temple police that have been sent along. They're kind of in a, what do I say? They're just kind of window dressing because they can't do anything. They can't technically arrest anybody. The Romans are in charge. Okay, but to make them feel good about themselves, they're there. So they have arrested Jesus and taken him. Now here we don't have anything about the disciples scattering. Mark's gospel, you've got them running away. In fact, you've got one person that runs away. They don't identify who it is that they try to grab him, and they grab him by his toga and his cloak and pull it off of him, and he runs away stark naked into the dark. And there is a very much a metaphor to that, or an illustration of that, of us running away and our sins are exposed. But we don't have that in John's gospel. We don't have that at all. So here, what we take away from this, odd thing, here they've taken him to Annas rather than who's not the high priest. Annas was the high priest before, in the past, and it's in that same family. They kind of keep passing it back and forth, the high priest job. But he's not the high priest anymore. His son-in-law, Caiaphas, is now the high priest. First, they go to Annas. So that's really not done properly. They should have not gone to Annas. They should have taken him immediately to the high priest. And he shouldn't have been going to his home. He should have had to come into the office, so to say, to meet him. But at any rate, but the verse we're going to talk about today is 14. Caiaphas was the one who advised the Jews that it was better to have one person die for the people. Now, have you ever in your life been right for all the wrong reasons? We tend to do that. We tend to have ideas for ourselves, and God has other ideas. And sometimes, at least what we start to think is going our way turns around and it goes God's way. And that's about what's to happen here. Caiaphas is saying it's better to he's causing trouble. He's stirring up some things. We don't want the Romans to come in here and raise the stink with us. We're afraid he's going to bring up a armed rebellion. This Jesus guy, he's another messianic figure. There were a number of messianic figures working in this time frame. Jesus is different, though, because his movement continued on to this day. And the other messianic movements, you might have noticed, all died off. Because their Messiah didn't rise from the dead. There was no resurrection. Kind of a different part. But here, he's saying it's better let's kill this guy and save everybody else. Well, that sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Jesus dies on the cross for our sins. Jesus dies so that we too can be saved. Caiaphas is right for all the wrong reasons. He doesn't understand. He thinks that Jesus is literally going to be killed to save them from being coming in and slaughtered, or their good thing broken up by the Romans. He's right about Jesus. He is going to die for all the people, but he just doesn't understand. We do that too. We do that, like I said, lots of times. We end up doing things and we think we've got it all figured out, but God's got different plans. And Gail and I were just talking about that with something the other day that is going on with us personally. And it was like, isn't that interesting? God knew it was going on all along. We had these wonderful ideas. We had these great ideas, but they weren't working out. And, boom, what was supposed to happen did. So that's what's going to happen. Let's wait and see as we continue to do a journey through John's Gospel. Have a very blessed Monday. Enjoy the day. If you're watching this some other time, have a blessed day, whatever day of the week it is you're watching it, whatever year you're watching it. We are just getting started on 2022 and wondering what it's going to bring. But I will ask you, please, if you are enjoying these devotions or if you're partaking of them, please hit the like button or subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have more subscribers. Been trying to, I've had this channel a long time. Haven't really tried to grow it. I'm just trying to do that this year. 2022, the goal is to grow the channel a little bit. We have an awful lot of videos, or I have an awful lot of videos here. By spring, we should be up to number 1,000. So that will be an incredible landmark or benchmark for me to get to 1,000 videos on YouTube. So with that, I'm going to let you go for today. Please have a blessed day. Please, please, please be a blessing to someone today. And if you would be so kind, share our devotions with someone else. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.